Hello, BookTube. Today I'm going to do the beautiful covers tag. I first saw this on Book Cravings, which is a channel I really enjoy. It's a very elegant, thoughtful channel. Um, I love beautiful books, and it's a channel that features them and discusses them quite intelligently. So that's Book Cravings. The original tag was at Jason, I believe it's Purcell. So I'll provide links to both down below. The first question is, choose 5 of the most beautiful books in your collection. So I wandered around a bit, room to room, and I picked 5, but if you asked me to do the same thing tomorrow, it'd probably be a different 5 or a mixture, but let's get right to it. The first one is a Folio Society in this slipcase. The end papers. It's A Wind in the Willows by Kenneth Grahame, illustrated by Charles Van Sandwyck. It's the Folio Society, and this is the 2006 second printing. Give you some ideas of some of the illustrations. Absolutely gorgeous thing. The second one is another Folio Society. This black slipcase. The Stones of Venice by John Ruskin, edited and introduced by Jan Morris. London, the Folio Society, 2001. And third, we have an Easton Press, Herman Melville's Moby Dick or the Whale. The silk ribbon marker here. Illustrated by Boardman Robinson, with an introduction by Clifton Fadman. It's a collector's edition, bound in genuine leather, the Easton Press, Norwalk, Connecticut. The fourth one I chose was another Easton Press. This is The Life and Voyages of Christopher Columbus, Samuel Eliot Morison. Again, these lovely end papers. Journals and other documents on the life and voyages of Christopher Columbus, translated and edited by Samuel Eliot Morison, illustrated by Lima de Freitas. Special 500th anniversary edition, bound in genuine leather, the Easton Press, Norwalk, Connecticut. then, finally, a little harder to handle here. Conrad ONeill, Anne-Marie Schneiper, Icons, The Fascination and the Reality. Translated by Daniel G. Conklin, Riverside Book Company, Incorporated, New York. And this came out in 1995. Like I say, a little hard to handle because it's so large, but there was 5 that I chose for the first question. Choose a beautiful book that features your most favorite color. I don't do that much with colors. I know that it's common. My children love to do it. I don't really know what my favorite color would be. It probably depends on what the situation is. But I really love the cover of this. The Three Musketeers, Alexander Dumas, a new translation by Richard Pevere. It's a purple. Really love the design of this. Penguin Classics, an imprint of Penguin Books. The copyright translation is 2006, and it should say here, yes, the cover design is by Coralie Bickford Smith, illustrations by Vladimir Zimakov, and the lettering is by David McIntosh. It's a charming production for this volume, so I really enjoy that. And choose your favorite cover. Let me see. Oh, no, the third one is choose a beautiful book that features your least favorite color. And again, it depends on what the situation was, but to make a choice, I chose white. But with a cover that's dominated by white that I absolutely love. Hopefully you can see it well there. Günter Grass, The Tin Drum. This is Pantheon Books, translated from the German by Ralph Mannheim. Translation copyright is 6162, renewed in 8990. So I'm supposing that's when this is from. Maybe they'll tell us. Jacket illustration by Günter Grass. Wasn't that interesting? So there you go, and there's Mr. Grass. Choose your favorite cover of a classic. And this is going to be a children's book. Another Folio Society, a slim little thing. Charlotte's Web by E.B. White. With a simple design. Illustration by Garth Williams, colored by Rosemary Wells. London Folio Society, 2008. And because I knew the next question was, choose a favorite cover of a children's book. So I hedged my bets there a little bit by having a couple children's books in a row. So I'm going to move these out of the way so I don't damage this next set. And that is this. Again, the Folio Society. It's Winnie the Pooh by A. Mill. There's a new movie about Christopher Robin, which I have not seen, which I need to. I'm just going to take the one out. I love this cover. Hope you can see it without too much glare. These are the end papers. Winnie the Pooh by A. Mill, with decorations by E. H. Shepard, the Folio Society, London. Let's see here. All sorts of copyrights on it. Get you some the illustrations that run throughout. It's a lovely volume. One of three. This is Winnie the Pooh. There's the house at Pooh Corner. I'll just pull it out and show it to you. Here's the house at Pooh Corner. And then the complete poems for Christopher Robin. So a nice Folio Society set. Slide goes back into the box. I'm going to be a little careful of these slip cases. They build up air pressure, and it can crack them. And they can be a bit of a challenge. I'll mess with it when I get off the video. So, number 6, do you often buy books based solely on the beautiful cover? Well, I believe, like anything, books can be beautiful. And I prefer things that are beautiful. Beautiful food, beautiful places, beautiful books, beautiful record covers. Beautiful paintings, whatever. So I do prefer that the books be attractive. I have other criteria. They're well made. Do they match the contents? So I do buy them because they're attractive. And it's important when I can find one, especially if it's something I know I'm going to keep, that it is as attractive as possible. Out of every book that you own, which book best exemplifies your idea of a beautiful book? Okay, that last question has required, as you can tell by the edit, me to try to figure out a way to video this book. And I'm trying to do it like this, so you get an idea of the size. It's a Midsummer Night's Dream, letterpress Shakespeare from the Folio Society. You get a look at how the box works. So then you open it. That's how it's framed. Then I'll try to switch it around here so you can get an idea of what it looks like inside. So then you have this, just a piece of really stiff cardboard, green cardboard. And on the top here, marbled goatskin leather, the gold lettering, Midsummer Night's Dream, the ribbon marker. These are the end papers. Very thick, beautiful, beautiful handmade paper. Cover the edges there a little bit. So I'm going to try my best to allow you to get a feel. There should be a little piece of silky onion paper that falls out of this. There you go. So that's London, the Folio Society, 2008, edited by Peter Holland, William Shakespeare's Midsummer Night's Dream. Here's that little piece of paper I told you that was going to fall out. It fell out, and it's like a little piece of tissue paper. And it's meant to cover this hand-written E. So, by arrangement with Oxford University Press, the letterpress Shakespeare is published by the Folio Society, 44 Eagle Street, London, using text from the Oxford Shakespeare, general editor Stanley Wells. A Midsummer Night's Dream, edited by Peter Holland, was first published by the Clarendon Press in 1994. So this letterpress Shakespeare, A Midsummer Night's Dream, is typeset in monotype Baskerville with a castle on display by Gloucester Type Setting Services, Stonehouse. And it goes on and on. Mold-made paper, bound by hand at the craft bindery of G.A. Lackmeyer. And then Nigerian goatskin leather and marble paper by Anne Muir. So this marble paper was done by hand also. This edition is limited to 3,750 numbered copies for sale to members of the Folio Society, and 25 lettered copies which were not for sale. And you'll notice that this is a lettered copy, so it's one of the ones that was not for sale. So here we have the persons of the play. And this is, like I say, a little hard to handle when you're trying to film. And I'll try to show you some pages. And then there's a gold on the top. Let me put this piece of paper back on the ink so it doesn't get damaged. And the reason I have copy E is because I want it in a contest from the Folio Society. So then inset here into this little slot, fits perfectly, as Shakespeare, A Midsummer Night's Dream, edited by Peter Holland. Also in the green, but clean, obviously not the goatskin. Oxford University Press. Nestled in there nice. Fits perfectly. Midsummer Night's Dream, edited by Peter Holland, Shakespeare. The Oxford Shakespeare general editor is Stanley Wells. And then all the publication data. So with your notes. So this is my only volume like this, but it's become my definition of what a beautiful book is and how it's presented. So thank you, BookTube.